Friends, it's happening. I'm going on another Bumble date.
Oh, why don't you stay? I know it's late, but I'm feeling great, and you feel the same. So why don't you stay? I need you to stay.
Hey y'all, it's Angie Rush here, or Angel, whatever works best for you. I look a mess. Clearly, it is literally 1 p.m. Last night I went out for a friend's birthday, and I just came back from my man's house. A lot of things going on. I have to go like take a shower, get ready, because I'm going to a friend's birthday. I'm gonna just TikTok the birthday. I'm going to go on another Bumble date. Welcome to another episode of Be My Friend. Get it? Be My Friend. Bumble Bee. I'm so funny. I've one-on-one. If you have not seen that one, check that out. This is a series on my channel where I am utilizing Bumble BFF, and I am going to find another friend. I talked about this in the first episode, but I'll brief you guys a little bit. I am trying to find one more friend. I've noticed a lot of my friendships are very like one-sided, and that's strictly my fault. All my friends are so different. I feel like I can get along with everyone because, again, I feel like my friendships are very one-sided in the point where I'm just a listener, which is great. I still love all the people in my life, but I want to start a new friendship with a different dynamic. And yeah, I would like to meet another friend. Again, I'd want her to be Black. Like, I have some criterias. All in all, I just want her to be a really good person and someone that I can like have a friend with. I don't know. This is so nerve-wracking. So this girl asked me to hang out last weekend, but it was like so last minute. It didn't work out. And this girl's funny. Like, I think she's going to be a really funny friend. And from like, it seems like we're going to get along. Another Bumble date I have, but the girl's on vacation. So there will be another part of the series that we seem to get along real. But this girl seems funny, which I'm like, yes, I need a friend to laugh with. Just because literally our first conversation, I was like, what are you doing? She's like, oh, I'm on vacation. And I was like, oh, what'd you go on vacation for? Which she went to Montreal. And y'all, if y'all don't know, I love Montreal. And she was like, I just came here to shake some ass. And I was like, yes, girl, as you should. And that was kind of like my little click where I'm like, ooh, I think this girl will be cool. So we're gonna get ready for that. So like I said, she asked me last weekend and it fell through. It was like super last minute, and it was like a rooftop party for Canada Day, and I was down to go. And then like she like asked me in the morning, and then I honestly didn't really like how she did it. She asked me in the morning and she was like, what are you doing today? Do you want to come? There's this, do you want to, and I'm like, oh, I'm not doing anything. What's going on? And then she sent me like these ticket things that were on sale, and she was like, rooftop party. And I was like, oh, lit. And it was like, she's like, you got to get them quick because the sale ends quick. And it was like 10 minutes before the sale ended, and I was like, I got to like find people. I couldn't find someone to go with, and I would have went alone, but I just felt like the way she answered it, I felt kind of stuck. Like, I felt like, okay, girl, I don't know how I'm going to be able to go there and reach you, and like, so I was like, I'm just not gonna go. Ended up just hanging out with my boyfriend and like going to there was like a high school reunion thing, and that was fun anyway. So she asked me to hang out today, and at first I was like, I don't know, because I thought there was a birthday yesterday, like I said, but today it was actually yesterday, and I thought it was today. And then I was like, oh, okay. And she asked me to come to like this house party, which is at her house. So I have her Instagram and everything. I know she's a real human. So I'm like, yeah, I'll come. I'm excited. I'm going to my friend's birthday first, and then afterwards I'm just gonna head over there and we'll see how it goes. I am actually really excited. I was excited last time, and then when I got there I'm nervous, and that's exactly how it's gonna go again. I just know it. We're gonna get ready. I'll show you guys my fit that I'll be wearing and everything, but I need to literally wash my face because I feel like a disgusting ragdoll right now. Everything is just like, ugh. And I started my period. I think I mentioned that. So I need to shower and just feel, I was supposed to wear a dress today, but since I started my period, and since like the birthday is actually going to be like not as crazy as I thought it was going to be, like not as like put together. And my friend, for her birthday, she was like, oh girl, I was going to wear a dress. I'm just wearing something casual because I started my period too. So I'm like, okay, cool. I can do casual, and then it'll be easy to jump to the other party. But yeah, so join me on the journey. We've done this before, y'all. We're becoming like vets, right? Like, we've done this before. This isn't our first rodeo, okay? So welcome to Be My Friend. And I say, if you have not jumped on Bumble, if you are looking for some type of friend or something or connection, whatever, and you've not jumped on Bumble BFF, give it a try. I have not made some like crazy deep connection click friendships yet, but like I'm having fun. This is fun to me. Anyway, yeah, let's let it go get ready. Let me wash the fuck out of my face right now. I just washed my face and I put all my stuffs on, so now we're just gonna get ready and bring you guys slowly along for the ride. Okay, y'all, let's change the fuck out of this fit. And now, I'll show y'all this outfit in a little bit, but as for now, let's switch up this hair because it's dry and it's not performing how it should be performing, okay? Here's the fit. And I'm gonna wear like flip-flops, and then I need to put lip gloss on, and I'm putting on some perfume. Rihanna has a perfume called Riri, and I don't remember which one this was. It came in like 3 different types. I think this one was like the gold one. Oh, it smells so good. I'm done it. I also really like Nicki's like Pink Friday perfume. That's bomb. Anyway, I think I'll just catch up with y'all later because now I'm going to the birthday, and I'll catch up with you guys when I'm on the way to my Bumble date. Guys, this is literally so funny. So I just finished with my friend. We were literally together for like 5 hours, and now it's 9. The girl asked me to get there at 6, but again, I said I had like my friend's birthday, and I asked if I could like come later. I texted her already, and she said like, yeah, of course, it's all good. So I left the place. We went to like a place to like eat dinner. I left. I literally just went to the bathroom. I have to pee again. I don't know if they're nervous pees. So I've stopped at a Tim Hortons. I was gonna do the gas station, but I'm like, let me do Tim Hortons, less like mess. And I'm gonna go pee because I'm like, I'm not about to walk into this girl's house, introduce myself, and then be like, where's your bathroom? It just doesn't work. So I'm gonna go empty out my bladder, and hopefully I don't have to pee for another damn like 3 hours. Okay, mission accomplished. Let's go. She said it's a house party, but for some reason, I don't think it feels to me like very small, intimate type of thing. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so we're like 2 minutes away. We're about to go. I'm very nervous. My boyfriend, I literally, every time I do these things, I text him my address, where I'm at, and I give him my location. You always should do that anytime you're going out with strangers. And then he texted me and he was like, keep a good eye on your drink, love. And I was like, oh, that's totally right. Even though I wasn't thinking of like taking any type of drinks or anything, but safety first, especially like, let's just play this safe and let's be on the go. Okay. Wish me luck. I don't think I want to text you when I get there, but if I text you, I'll text you. Oh my gosh. I'm like stalling now because I'm nervous. Let's go. Bye. Okay. See you guys. I forgot to say, and wish me luck. Hello. It is the next day and I am home. And you deserve a much needed update. So let me walk you through. I get there and I'm looking for the place, and I'm like texting her and I'm asking her like, hey, where's the I'm here, like I don't know which place is yours, and she tells me the house number. So I get in, and then like she comes out of her house and like she comes to my car and she's like, you can just park on the other side, there's the visitors parking. And her voice is so pretty. Like I expected her voice to be like deeper like mine, but her voice, like she has such a pretty voice. And I was like, okay, that's like the first thing I noticed, first impression. I park my car, I go to her house, her like apartment, whatever, and there's people there obviously because it's supposed to be like a party, but like I said, I don't think it's gonna be crazy like that, and it wasn't. It was like 5 other people. So I walk in, there's 2 girls sitting on the couch, and there's one other girl, which is the girl, which is her. I'm just gonna call her T. So I get in, whatever. I say hi to the 2 girls on the couch. They're like, the one girl is like, hi, whatever. The other girl's like very, I don't know if she's shy, closed off, very like on her phone. Hi, that's it. And I was like, okay, this is awkward. Then I say hi to T, and then we sit down and we talk a little bit. She's very quiet, very, very quiet. It felt very similar to me, like, because I'm very quiet too, but I'm like an extrovert introvert. If I'm by someone who is quiet, I will be extroverted. If I'm by someone who is very outgoing, I will be introverted. Like, I will back off a little bit. She is extremely quiet, but in the beginning she was asking like some questions, so I was like, okay, cool. So she'd ask me questions and we'd like talk from there, but she's super, super chill. And then like there was people I could hear outside, and I was like, I don't know if these people are like, I don't know if they're on her balcony or what's up, but then they ended up coming inside. So like the one girl came in, and I guess this is another girl she met off Bumble, and I was like, hi, and she's like, hi, whatever, and she goes like to sit down, and she was saying like she was on the phone with her sister. Her little sister was like asking her about Roblox, something like that. I don't know, her sister's like 9. And then another person comes in, it's like a guy. This is the only guy who's here. He comes in and says hi, and he comes sits with me and T, and we talk, and like we are talking about like school. It was like such a good conversation. And then he was asking if I had like a boyfriend, and I was like, he's like, do you got a man? And I'm like, yeah. And then like we were talking about that, and then I was even thinking, first of all, sir, he was saying he's 22. I'm like, if you know me, I won't even acknowledge a boy that is a day younger than me, because I'm very, very weird. Something's weird in here. Like, I have something weird. Like, if you are a little bit younger than me, I consider you like a child, like my son. I don't know what's wrong with me. I like that the guy was there because it got her to talk a little bit more, which I liked. So like I got to get to know her a little bit, and like we got to laugh, hee hee ha ha. Another girl came in, I said hi to her, and she went to go sit with the other girl, the other Bumble girl over there, and they talked. People kind of just started leaving, and then I guess there's another friend upstairs who was sleeping, and she came down, and I was like trying to give her eye contact, hi. She wasn't having it. I guess she also just woke up, and she was like, I'm going home, whatever. I already ordered my Uber. And then they're like, you're leaving, whatever. I don't know. And then the guy ended up leaving. He said he had like another fire to go to with other friends. He's like, y'all can come if you want. And we were like, no, we're good. So he's like, okay. So he went, whatever. And then people just started rolling out. The one girl, she was like, I'm gonna go. And then T was like, of course you're gonna ditch me for your man. Like, as soon as you mentioned your man, you're ready to leave. And she was like, that's not why, something, whatever. She ended up leaving. And then the girl who was like sleepy, she finally like said, like, talked to us when she left. She's like, goodbye. I'm like, bye. And they all just ended up leaving. They all left, and then it was just me and like the Bumble girl, the girl I met on Bumble T, and then the other Bumble girl. And then like we talked, and the other Bumble girl talked a lot, like, so it was easy to like talk to her and have a conversation and bounce off her, because like T put on The Office, and then she didn't really talk much. She wouldn't chime in. You'd have to kind of ask her, which I get, because I'm very much like that. Like, I talk when spoken to, but it was just I wanted to like get to know her more, because she seems so cool, but she's just very, very quiet, which is interesting for me to say. Yeah, so we just all put on The Office and would like hee hee ha ha talk a little bit. And then the girl, like, we would talk, whatever. We were talking about like making friends and like Bumble, and like these girls sound like Bumble vets, okay? I'm the one that like just got hip to this. So yeah, we talked, whatever, this, that, and then she asked me if I wanted any drinks, if I had anything to eat. I said no, because I did just come from a place, whatever. So then we were talking about like going out and stuff like that. T said she doesn't like going to clubs, she more likes events, because she likes like a certain type of music. She likes to know that the type of music she likes is gonna be there, which is like lit. They're both also from the Caribbean. And then the one girl, she was like, yeah, well, like my man's gonna come pick me up and like soon, so I will be leaving soon. I'm like, okay. And then like, yeah, we were just sitting watching The Office, and I hate The Office. I never watched it. I knew I didn't like The Office. And they put it on, they were giggling, haha. They were both saying like it's like their comfort show, they love the show. And yesterday, like, I finally got to watch it. I finally got to give it a chance. I don't get the show. I don't like the show. I don't get it. I literally don't understand the show. Like, someone explain. I don't like The Office. My comfort show is damn Family Guy. I don't know why. That's my comfort show. The girl's man came, and I was thinking in my head, do I want to stay longer? And then I'm like, I'm not gonna stay longer, because like the worst thing is when you have people over and they won't get the fuck out of your house. So I was thinking that, I'm like, oh, I stay, and then what? Like, this girl's not talking much anyway. I'm only talking with the other Bumble girl. Like, this girl's not speaking. And I don't know what else to say. Like, you're not like, I'm not bouncing off a conversation with her. Like, it's just me talking. And it's very hard when it's just you talking and you have to think of all the topics. I just had such high hopes, guys. My hopes have been high. And she's like, my man's here, I'm gonna go. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go too. We said our byes, we hugged, and we said goodbye. And the other girl, we got our info, and she was like, we should totally do something. And I was like, yeah, but I don't think we're very compatible friends. We would be compatible friends. Like, we get along, that's fine. But you guys, I'm looking for someone who's like more like me to be compatible with. Like, I don't want to just stack up people. Like, I've said that before. I can be friends with anyone. I've said before, like, y'all, like, there needs to be a number counter because I say it so fucking much. But the problem with that is I stack up friends, and having friends, like, especially on Bumble, I feel like you're making friends with like the intention, hanging out with them, doing this, doing that, and that's like a responsibility to me, and I don't want that if it's a friend that I just am like, we're cool, cordial with. Like, I want someone who's like me. That's what I'm looking for. I don't just want to stack up friends like for nothing, if that makes sense. I don't know if that sounds bad. And then we left and we said bye, and I was like, yeah, let me know when you're back in town, because she works 3 weeks out of town at like a camp, and then she gets 10 days off. So that's her work schedule. So I was like, well, that sucks, because she leaves today, which is today, to go back to work. And I'm like, well, that sucks, because we didn't get a good meeting, and for her to be like, she's also really hard to text too. And I was like, maybe it's just because she's bad at texting. Like, she's very monotone through text, so it's very hard to speak to her. But she's like cool, like I like her. But yeah, so I'm like, okay, I can't like be, it's hard to like look forward to hanging out again, or like hang out with her again if like there wasn't much there, you know. I don't know, you guys. I tried my best. I hope I'm not getting discouraged. Again, there's like another girl I'm supposed to be meeting. She seems super cool. It seems like we have a lot in common, but I don't know. I'm also trying to be like the one but I'm still like not really excited for that one. I don't know why. For some reason, I'm like, I don't know if we're that compatible. But there's something that I'm like, ugh. There's like I just want one girl, like just one friend. But I guess this is part of the process. But I'm also just like, oh my gosh. But I'm like, yeah, maybe the one I'm the least excited about, it's gonna be good, because that was happening with my therapist. The therapist that I was least excited to go to see, and like the one that I was like, this is not gonna work, was the one I was like compatible with the most. I'm trying. It's been 2 dates, guys, and why am I exhausted? Sorry, my eyes are I'm so tired. I don't want to get burned out, but it's so freaking hard to find people that I'm looking for. I guess just in the city that are just similar to like me. I mean, it's probably not that hard. There's somewhere floating around. But maybe they're just fucking not on Bumble. I don't know. But this was day 2. This was the second episode of Be My Friend. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know if you have any fucking Bumble tips, or I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm trying my best. I feel like I'm putting out a really good impression. I feel like I'm going in there with like my like best self. I'm trying to be my best self, and I feel like I'm even throwing in little like, I'm trying to be more open. Like, I'm trying my best, and I'm proud of myself for trying my best, but I'm getting discouraged, y'all. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. I love you guys so, so much. Mwah. Remember to be humble, okay? And always remember, self-love is the best love, and it's not goodbye. It's see you when? It's see you tomorrow in a short. Bye, guys. Mwah.
Enjoyed your time. Still getting closer to my dreams. Look, excuse me as I take a step closer to my dreams.